21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.
So I've been asked numerous times how to become a successful entrepreneur, how to become a successful businessman and an icon in business. And the answer is the same. It's persistence, it's commitment, being reliable, accountable, and showing up every day. And if you could do those things, you can create success in your life, whether personally or professionally. Life is not easy, but if you can be consistent and show up every single day and work as hard as you can and be focused and present to reach your mission, that's what will create success. That's how I've been able to create wildly amount of success in commercial real estate. I am an icon in commercial real estate, and how I developed that was taking on a process and developing it and keeping it my own and being committed to it. And a lot of people have trouble understanding what commitment looks like. But if you really jump in the water, like people jump in those cold plunges for minutes at a time, that's what commitment looks like. So you don't let things distract you. You continue to work on yourself to become the best version of yourself. And by doing this, it will create a path to success. That's how you become wildly successful.
When you say jump in the water, does it mean that you support a leap of faith, or you have specific strategy? You had the specific strategy regarding your development.
I believe you jump in the water and you start developing yourself. Not everything's perfect. You might have to pivot at times. Your strategy that you go in might change over time. And when you can pivot and have the ability to keep pushing forward, there's a saying, fail forward, and it's so true. You're going to fail. You're going to have moments in your career where you have to change. 19 years ago, my 3-decade experience in business in commercial real estate, we decided to pivot into medical office. That's a perfect example of when you have to pivot to see where opportunities are and how to survive in a business. And so you have to have an open mind and realize and keep learning and progressing.
So there is a saying, flexibility equals stability. Are you still in that kind of flexibility? Are you all the time in change, or some parts of your business model are solid and some parts are changeable during the time?
We're always in growth mode, whether it's personally or professionally. You have to continue to grow as a person and as a business. Things are moving quickly with technology. There's so much technology that is involved in our business. We have more people working remotely or hybrid. And at the end of the day, you have to be open-minded and not judgmental and say, how do we continue to improve as a company and professionally and personally?
So part of your model is multi-cycle experience. Can you share a little bit more?
Well, to deal with different cycles in the economy, you have to have the ability to hold. That's the key of the business, having enough reserves, flexibility in your loans. That's how you could ride through different cycles in investing in commercial real estate.
And what about you? If you can give us some background on how you got started in commercial real estate and why you focused on medical office buildings.
I got started in commercial real estate as I always wanted to have my own business, and I wanted to produce a wealth building business. And I was inspired by Sharon Lechter, who inspired me to get into building assets that produce cash flow. And commercial real estate was that outlet for me to produce that. I got into medical office 19 years ago out of my 30-year career because we decided with our investors we were looking for stable cash flow with upside. And that's what Medical Office has provided me and my investors. We've made them millions of dollars throughout our career. We have a mid-20s IRR track record with them. And it's created great wealth and great success by investing in Medical Office.
So what is your business model now? How do you make money?
Yeah, we have funds. We invest and manage funds and investors' money, as well as our own, by investing in Medical Office throughout the United States.
What would be the most important thing regarding managing funds? Are you data-driven, or what's the background?
Well, you're data-driven, but you're also resource-driven. So we're a very resource-rich company where we do a tremendous amount of underwriting and homework on the assets we acquire. Then after we acquire them, we have an incredible, talented property management division within the company.
When you are talking about your management, did you develop over the years a specific organizational culture or some values that you can share with us?
Yeah, our core values in our company is transparency, integrity, consistency, and expertise. And we have every employee sign a best practices document. That's a 2-page document about our expectations of conduct, not only internally, but externally of our company. So we don't build a culture, we build a community. We are a people first initiative company at Alliance, my company. If you're interested in investing in Medical Office throughout the United States on a passive basis with experts, go to alliancecgc.com. We are the leading company in the United States with the hottest fund on the market, the brand new Alliance Medical Property Fund. Folks, when you have a mid-20 IRR track record, 200 plus years in commercial real estate on your leadership team, there's no one better that's more solutionary oriented than Alliance. So if you're interested in investing and creating wealth for you and your family, go to alliancecgc.com. And to learn more about me on a personal basis, go to benreinberg.com. You can follow me on all social media platforms, and feel free to go to my own podcast, Ben Reinberg, I Own It, which is owning every aspect of your life. We bring on celebrities and ultra high net worth individuals from around the world, where we will provide you great content and knowledge to help you escalate your career professionally and personally. So people ask me all the time, what do I do to work on myself? I hear that a lot. And every single day I wake up and I have a morning routine, which includes meditating, and I go work out with a personal trainer. I'm very into my health. I eat right. And I also have an evening routine, and I do that before I go to bed. I put the electronics away. I encourage everyone to put their electronics away before bed and, get rid of what I call the noise. And so you got to avoid the noise. So I have a routine that I do every day. I do it 7 days a week. I don't take a day off. And that keeps me balanced emotionally. That way I am the best version of myself, because what I've learned for everyone out there is that when you become the best version of yourself and you can create happiness in your life, your whole environment will change around you. I've been asked a lot, what are the benefits of investing in the Alliance Medical Property Fund? There are 4 pillars why investors are thrilled to invest in the Alliance Medical Property Fund. It's real simple. First of all, the first reason is diversification. When we have a fund and we can invest in anywhere from 25 to 50 plus assets and take a little bit of your capital, say it's 250,000, 500,000, spread it over 50 assets, that's a tremendous amount of diversification. The second pillar, which is a benefit to our funds, is the cost of capital. We are able with a fund to get incredible cost of capital, even in a rising interest rate market, to be able to protect the assets in the fund. The third pillar that's a benefit to the fund is what we call scalability, where I can sell an asset within the fund. Say I buy an asset for $10 million, we sell it for 15. We can do a 1031 exchange and take that one asset and create 3 assets to provide even more equity within the fund, which doesn't cost the investors anything. It's taking the equity that we benefited from a sale and produce more equity to provide greater returns and cash flow to the investors. And the fourth that is more important than anything is purchasing power. When we have a fund, we can go out to the market and we have great opportunities to buy properties at discounts because we can move quickly. But most importantly, in this market and any market, we provide certainty. At Alliance, we provide certainty in the investment community, whether it's to our investors or to folks that are selling us properties. So there's a tremendous amount of benefits. It's why we've been able to produce a mid-20s investment rate of return on our investments in the medical office space throughout the years. And we've had incredible success. And if you're interested in building wealth and creating a legacy for you and your family, look no further to one of the best asset classes in the United States with one of the best management teams in the country. If you're wondering how to get ahead in life, work on yourself. Become the best version of yourself. Reach out to mentors, coaches out there in whatever industry you are. Whether you're looking to do personal development, work on yourself. If you can find a way to always continue to grow and improve yourself, you will see your life will rapidly change. When you can create happiness in your life, your environment will change. For years, I was struggling and figuring out, why am I not happy and fulfilled? I was seeking it out in the environment, and I realized that happiness isn't created from other people. It's created from yourself. And if you want to change your environment in your life, change yourself, and you'll see a big difference, which will create a lot of success personally and professionally. So literally a year ago, we launched the Ben Reinberg I Own It show, which is available on every podcast platform you can imagine. The reason why I launched it was to add value to you, to bring knowledge and content to you. We bring outstanding celebrities and high net worth individuals from all walks of life throughout the world, whether it's health, wealth, relationships, business icons, you name it, such as icons like Christopher Voss, Anthony Scaramucci. The list goes on and on. And the reason why is we want to help teach you, whether it's business or your personal life, to help you become the best part of society that you can. So when you show up in the world, you can become the best version of yourself. That is the intent of the show. The show is from people that have created success to significance, to inspire you to grow as a person and become the best version of yourself. I've enjoyed it. It's great. We have guests in studio, in my studio in Laguna Beach, as well as we do it virtually as well. And it's just been incredible. It's growing quickly. We are leveling up with the guests that we're bringing on throughout the world. And I'm really excited for the remainder of 2023, as well as future years to come for the Ben Reinberg I Own It Show. If you're looking to not only be entertained, but also to develop yourself and your skills, whether it's personally or business, that's where you head to. Go to the Ben Reinberg I Own It Show. It's available on all different platforms. And feel free to follow my personal brand at benreinberg.com. If you want to find more how to engage with me, go to benreinberg.com and follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Feel free to go to YouTube and watch the Ben Reinberg I Own It Show, as well as all platforms that you could listen to a podcast. If you want to learn more about investing in medical office space and becoming an investor in our universe, go to alliancecgc.com. That's alliancecgc.com. Let us show you how we will produce wealth for you and your family from our 3 decades of experience.
21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.